Hello friends, welcome to Breathe Inspire Yoga. I'm Tammy and so grateful that you are joining me today on your mat. We are going to be doing a short yoga stretching sequence. So we're going to really take some time to focus on the breath. So the movements are going to be slow and so held long enough so you can focus on your deep breathing. So we're going to start in child's pose. So just taking a moment or two to settle in and letting go. Settling into your space. If you have sensitive feet, maybe have a blanket with you to place for some cushioning for the tops of your feet. My feet are sensitive, so we're going to just widen the knees as much as it's available to you. So let's just take a moment here, take a deep breath and just feel how when you breathe in, nice and deep, you're filling the heart and the lungs with your breath. And as you exhale, just soften, releasing, melting into your lower body. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. And just maybe hold for a second at the top. And exhaling through your nose, just feeling the release, letting go. Maybe lifting the shoulders to the ears and just allowing them to gently touch to your back. Just feeling that opening. So we're going to walk the hands out in front of us. And then you're going to sit back towards your heels. So as you extend your arms and sit back towards your heels, just maybe finding your comfortable child's pose, your Yogalasana. So maybe shifting your hips left and right. Again, this is your practice, so you want to find what is feeling good to you. If this is too much to stretch your arms out, maybe you make a little pillow with your hands and rest your forehead. Every day that we arrive on our mats is different, so you want to honor where you are. And if you can, let your forehead rest to your mat. And even with your stretching, if you're stretching the arms out in front of you, try to find some release in your stretching. So it's not so intense, you want to feel it, but try to let your shoulders soften. Deepening your breath. As you inhale, filling your heart and your lungs, feeling your ribs expand, and as you exhale, releasing, softening, letting go. Letting go of whatever you're holding on to, let that just roll off your back like water, just like a river. So just releasing through your breath. A few more inhales and exhales. Then gently bringing the hands underneath your shoulders as you press into your hands and just roll up, allowing your head to be the last thing that rises up. Deep breath in through your nose, extending the arms up. And exhale your hands to your heart center. Setting your intention for your practice today. What would you like to see for yourself? Not only on your mat, but as you go through your day. And gently coming forward, coming onto your hands and knees into tabletop position. Tucking your toes underneath, and we're going to just take a minute to stretch our toes. So just stretching your toes here, feeling that deep stretch through the ball of your foot, through your toes, and then letting your toes rest, so bringing the tops of your feet to your mat. And just feeling a stretch there, so maybe gently pressing down through your toes. Gently press through your hands. As you press through the hands, feeling the body just lift and lengthen. Take a deep breath in. And exhale through your nose. And we're going to inhale. We're going to let the belly drop as we look up. And exhale, tucking your chin towards your chest. Feeling the spine stretch. Inhale, look forward. Exhale as you round and tuck your chin. Moving with your rhythm of breath. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time as you inhale. And exhale. And releasing back to center in a neutral position. We're going to walk the hands out a little bit more away from the body and start to circle our hips. So going nice and slow. You really want to feel each movement. Remembering to breathe, so in and out through your nose. And then switching your direction, so taking your hip circles in the other direction. Following your rhythm of breath. And then returning back to center when you're ready. And we're going to tuck the toes back under again. You're going to bring the hands back into your tabletop position. So once again, we're going to feel the stretch in our toes. Maybe it's a little bit intense today. Just want to honor where you are. Just taking a moment to notice. Relaxing the feet. So we're going to relax the tops of the feet back to our mat. We're going to keep the left hand on the mat. We're going to inhale the right arm up to the sky. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to thread that arm through. Let the right shoulder rest. You can stay here. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. Or you can bring the left hand behind your back, opening the shoulder. So if you want more of a stretch, a deeper stretch, you're going to take that moment to open your shoulder. Want to find that place where you can breathe freely, where you're stretching and not feeling pain. If you're in the bind, you want to gently bring that left hand back to your mat. Wherever you are, left hand back to your mat. And inhale as you press up through your hand. Exhale, we're going to bring the right hand back to the mat. Switching to the other side. Inhale as you stretch the left arm up. If you only can come to shoulder height, that's fine. Listen to yourself. Exhale as you thread the left arm through the right and rest the left side of your head on your mat. Again, you can stay here. Or bring the hands behind you for a bind, opening the right shoulder. So whatever you did on the other side, you want to do the same thing on this side. Remember to stay with the rhythm of your breath. Two more breaths in this place. Last inhale. And exhale. Gently bringing the right hand back to your mat wherever you are. Inhale as you press up. Exhale, we're going to bring the left hand back to our mat. Walking the hands out a little bit more again. We're going to come into a balancing posture. We're going to extend the left leg behind us. So we're going to start tucking the toes under. And pressing through the heel, through the ball of the foot. Feeling that extension of the leg through the spine. Try to let your left hip relax. So try not to bring the left hip up. If you feel that it's up, you want to try to balance. So your right and your left hip are on the same plane. Bringing that left knee back to your mat, extending the right leg, we're going to tuck the toes underneath. Pressing through the ball of the foot, through your heel. And gently let that right knee come back to your mat. We're going to sit back in child's pose, either knees together or widening your knees. And this time we're going to let the arms rest by our side. Deep breath in through your nose, feeling that nice squeeze in the upper body, in your abdomen. Allowing your breath to deepen, just enjoying this deep breathing in and out through your nose. This opportunity to connect with yourself. And placing the hands underneath your shoulders and rolling up on your next inhale and exhale. Bringing the feet to one side. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us. We're going to flex the toes toward our body. We're going to lift the flesh of our glutes up and behind. So doing that, you should be able to feel the sit bones more grounded into your mat. If you have sensitive knees or the backs of your legs are tight today, you can take a blanket and place that underneath your knees so you have a little bit more support, or sitting on the edge of a blanket. So you can lengthen your spine if you feel that you're crouching in the spine. So take a deep breath in through your nose, and it's not about reaching your feet. And exhale as you fold forward. So for this first forward fold, we're just going to be nice and easy with ourselves, nice and gentle. You want to allow the heart to lead, so your heart sternum is reaching forward, reaching through. Resting your hands wherever is comfortable. And on your next inhale, slowly rolling up And exhale, relax, shaking out your legs. So we're going to do Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold 2 more times. This time we're going to inhale and stretch the arms up, relaxing the shoulders as you exhale, reaching forward. So again, it's not about reaching your feet. So as you reach forward, you should be able to feel that stretch in the backs of the legs. So maybe it's a little bit deeper for you. Maybe you feel a little bit more of this stretch. Deep breathing in and out through your nose. Try to let your shoulders soften. Inhale as you stretch it back up. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down by our sides. Shaking out the legs again. So one more time. We're going to stretch the arms. Inhale, out and up. Look up if you can. And exhale as you reach forward. This time, maybe you reach your feet. If not, you're just going to let the hands rest. Again, it's not about reaching your feet, because sometimes when we try to reach our feet, our shoulders lift up. So you want to make sure that that action isn't happening. You want to focus on stretching the back of the body. Bringing awareness to your breath. And inhale as you slowly come up, and exhale. Again, shaking the legs out. And since we stretched the back of the body, we're going to stretch the front now. So we're going to come into reverse table, bringing the soles of your feet to your mat. So you want to bring some space between the heels and your glute area. Hands are going to come behind you with the fingers facing your body, gently pressing into your feet. Again, you want to open the heart, so you want to try not to let the shoulders shrug forward. You want to keep that opening across the heart sternum. Take a deep breath in as you raise the hips up, and exhale, we're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. Last breath. On your next exhale, releasing the body all the way down and circling the wrists around, one direction and then the other, and maybe even rolling the shoulders around, up and back a few times. So we're going to lift into that reverse table one more time. So we're going to bring the hands behind us one more time. Gently pressing into your feet and heart. On your inhale, gently lifting the hips up, and exhale, staying here. Or if it's comfortable for your neck, you can let your head relax back. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. If your head is back on your exhale, you want to tuck your chin in first and let your body gently come all the way back down. Again, we're going to circle the wrists around. 3 times one way and 3 times the other way. We're going to come into a half forward fold. So we're going to extend the left leg. The right foot's going to come in to the inner thigh or your shin. Again, you want to find what is comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen the spine. And exhale as you fold forward. Again, you want to focus on letting the heart lead. Enjoying the rhythm of your breath. And inhale as you come up, and exhale, relax. We're going to do a seated cat-cow in between. So coming to an easy seat, you're going to bring your hands to your ankles or your shins or maybe the knees. As you inhale, open the heart. Exhale as you round in your chin. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale and round. Last time. Inhale, open, and exhale as you round. Coming back to the center, we're going to come to the other side. So we're going to extend the right leg this time. The left foot is going to draw in. So we're coming to the other side. Left foot is in, right foot is extended. To the inner thigh or your shin. You want to make sure that you're not pressing on your knee. So take a deep breath in as you lengthen the spine and exhale as you fold. We want to remember that our sides are different. So maybe this side is a little bit easier, more receptive. Just want to be loving wherever you are. Just accepting, feeling the sensations. And just letting them go. Allowing your breath to help you, to guide you, to ease you into softening. So allowing you to feel the body stretch. Doing something good for yourself. As you inhale and come back up, exhale and relax. Again, we're going to come into that seated cat-cow. So we're going to stretch the spine. So inhale as you open the heart. Exhale as you round. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale as you round. One more time. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you round. Coming back to a neutral spine. And we're going to come all the way down to our mat. So we're going to bring the hands behind our thighs and just roll one vertebra at a time. So you want to be gentle, rolling all the way down to your mat. We're going to come into bridge posture. So you want to place the feet hip distance apart. Again, you want to make sure that your heels aren't too close to your glute area. You want to create enough space so you have when you lift up. So you want to just gently pull the lower belly in and up to protect your spine. So you're making a little curve with your spine. So it's a pelvic tilt. So you want to protect your spine. Let your shoulders rest towards your mat. Hands are by your hips. Take a deep breath in as you raise the hips up. So we're still keeping that pelvic tilt, protecting our spine, breathing in through the nose and out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And gently allowing the body to come down all the way to your mat. Hips are the last thing that arrive on your mat. Relaxing for a minute. We're going to do bridge one more time. So taking a deep breath here. And exhale. And again, creating that little pelvic tilt. So we're just pulling the lower belly in and up a little bit. Protecting the spine. Let your shoulders gently rest towards your mat. Deep breath in as you raise the hips up. It doesn't matter how high you're lifting the hips. You want to find what is feeling good to you. right here in this moment. The most important thing to remember during your practice is that you are breathing. On your exhale, slowly releasing back down to your mat. Let your hips be the last thing that arrive, and relax. And gently drawing your knees into your chest and giving yourself a nice little hug. If you can, maybe lifting your head and just feeling that nice little crunch, that nice little squeeze with your body, loving yourself. If you're not able to do that, that's fine. You just stay here. And then bringing the hands to your knees and just gently rocking side to side. And then rotating the hips, so circling one direction. So going slower than you might want to go. You really want to take this opportunity to feel the circle as you're massaging the lower body, the spine, the hips. What do you notice? Are there any places that are tight? Maybe you stay there and just rock a little bit. And send your breath in those areas, trying to let go. So if you're circling, you want to circle however many times you did on the other side, the same amount on this side. Or any organic movements that feel good to you today. There is no right and wrong. Again, this is your time, your practice, your self-care. And then when you're ready, bringing your knees back to your chest, and we're going to extend the legs up towards the sky. So we're coming into a simple inversion. So this is really good for your circulation, for blood flow, for the nervous system. Two more deep breaths here. And then bending your knees back to your chest, we're going to bring some space between the feet and come into happy baby. So holding on to your feet or the back of your legs. So wherever you are, if you find that your shoulders are lifting off your mat, you want to change the position of your hands. So you're tucking your chin slightly towards your chest, and deep breaths. You want to rock your baby side to side. And returning back to stillness in the center and hugging your knees back into your chest and bringing the soles of the feet Back to your mat. We're going to come into a supine twist. We're going to lift the hips up and bring them over to the left side of our mat. And then allow your knees to fall to the right. And bending the elbows. And if it feels okay for your neck, you're going to turn to look towards your left hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in peace, breathing out peace. Returning back to center and bringing the knees back up to the middle of your mat, lifting your hips up and centering them back in to your mat, lifting your hips up and bringing them to the right side now and letting your knees gently fall to your left. Again, you want to keep your head in the center in a neutral position or shifting your gaze to your right hand if it's okay for your neck. Breathing in that peace. Breathing out peace. And gently returning back to the center. And allowing your knees to gently come back towards the middle. Lifting your hips up and allowing them to rest back in the middle of your mat. Extending your legs out. Allowing your arms to rest by your side. And let's just take a few minutes to rest. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Finding these few moments for stillness. your space, bringing movement into your body, however that is feeling good to you. Maybe circling the wrists and the ankles a few times. Maybe stretching your arms over your head and feeling your full body stretch through your toes, through your fingers. And then when you're ready, drawing your knees to your chest, giving yourself a nice hug. Carrying your embrace to the right side of your body, allowing your heart to be open. Doing another full deep breath in. Full breath out. And using your hands to gently press up. Returning to a seat. Turning the palms up as you inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Taking this moment to bow to your heart center in gratitude and love for yourself, for this time that you have taken to honor yourself with love and nourishment. May your day be filled with peace, love, and happiness. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.